It's time for the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games at Southern Utah University in Cedar City. Register today to participate in the 40th anniversary season of a Utah sports tradition at utahsummergames.org. Participate in over 50 sports around the state. Then plan to join the opening ceremonies Friday, June 5th, presented by State Bank of Southern Utah. Register today to participate in the 40th anniversary season of the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games.
Do you love the Tabernacle Choir? This year, the choir's music is everywhere you are. Listen to your favorite choir songs and music and the spoken word anytime you want on Alexa by simply enabling the skill.
Alexa, play music in the spoken word.
Now playing music in the spoken word.
You can also download the Tabernacle Choir app, subscribe to the choir on YouTube, listen on Spotify, and have access to all their wonderful music. Happy listening.
The 4 o'clock hour is here.
It's fun time!
And you're locked on to Jake Scott and Ben Anderson.
No. Whoa! Coin toss coming down right now.
Is it really?
The Utah Jazz have won the tiebreaker with the Sacramento Kings.
Wow.
They are guaranteed to hold on to this year's draft pick.
How about that? Breaking news.
Just came down.
This is Jake and Ben on 97.5. 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
Jake and Ben, 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. Join Scotty G and the coach coming up on Wednesday from 11 to 2 at Tim Daly Mazda and Sandy, 10785 South Auto Mall Drive. Yes, that was the big story of last hour. The Jazz won the coin toss with the Kings, meaning they will automatically keep their draft pick. They still split the odds, but they cannot fall to 9. So the Jazz will be participating in the up-and-coming draft. Ben, a couple other things, and then we've got our music segment real quick. We've had some feedback and some stuff going on online, part of the big announcement. Yes, Jake and Ben, we're moving up in the day, our schedule to 2 to 6. And as a celebration, I guess, the KSL Sports, Maddie put together a promotional video that's like a what is it? Takeoff of the Full House?
Full House intro,
which is pretty funny. Great job by those guys on that. But Andrew tweets in and says, Tim looks like the cool high school teacher that really connects with his students, and Jake looks like he really wants to teach you about investing in cryptocurrency.
Oh, okay. Crypto Jake. Could be a new identity.
And then Adam says, the Audio Vault, a new segment or an old one you decided to dust off now that you have 4 hours of airtime to fill? The latter.
We don't need to get into that.
The latter.
Yeah. We don't need to point everything out.
Okay. If you are new to our show, maybe you just don't have a chance to tune in during the midday from 10 to noon. That is certainly understandable. But Ben, I've been honing my talents as a songwriter for the past, year or two.
Sometime.
But it's been a while.
Yeah.
So I get the band together, I write some tunes, and we make music, and we play it on the show. You'll hear our what Island Vibes at the end of every show.
Yes.
Just Jake and Ben talking
rule.
sports.
Good. We got to make sure we point out that rule.
Yeah. So that is a thing. Should we revisit a couple of our favorites and then we'll do some new music?
Yeah. The midday crowd knows your music.
Right.
But the afternoon crowd certainly does not.
So this one was probably my favorite and where I want to start because I am writing a musical about Bob Costas.
Uh-huh.
And this was the centerpiece of the musical. This is the big number, the go, 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 Joseph, if you will.
Yeah, defying gravity.
Right,
Yeah.
It's about Bob not wanting to take the night off even though he has pink eye.
At the Olympics.
So let's play a little bit of Bob Will Never Blink.
They taped my lids in matching gauze. The makeup team applied applause. The interns gag, the crew recoils. They Lysol spray my pens and coils. The producer pleads, we've called the sub. He's handsome, healthy, scrub-a-dub. But who will hype the bobsled run if Blinky Bob's not having fun? The steers fly, the torches blaze. The ice dancers earn perfect praise. How could I leave this frosty fight for chamomile and candlelight? I will not take the night off. I will not leave this chair. My pupils look like cherries. I still refuse to care.
All right.
Yeah, so you get the idea.
Yeah,
He's
but you're
not-
varied. You're not just a Broadway writer.
No. I did the other one we'll kind of play to get people familiar with it. By the way, it's still good.
It's a good song. Move over, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
It's still pretty great.
Jake's here.
I mean, you wait till you see the rest of it.
Yeah.
I gotta do the follow-up where Tarico fully bullies him out of his job. That's that's the next thing.
The end of the play.
Yeah,
At least the end of the second act.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then he comes back doing Sunday Night Baseball. Clear-eyed. But it all dials back to that one day. But no, we did a campaign to sponsor the Jake and Ben show last year. And so I thought I came up with a pretty good, I don't know, you can't call this a jingle. It's a jam.
It's a pitch.
It's a jam
It's a ballad.
to encourage people to jump on board. Let's go ahead and play that.
Neon dreams light up the night. The Jake and Ben show shining bright. Voices calling through the air. A world of wonder if you dare. But we need you now. The keep it alive. Text GB to 575 around the rack. Sponsor the show. Let the love flow. Just one small text will help.
So we got a taste of your range.
I think it's a lot of range. That's a good
You can
word for it.
you can go Broadway. You can go pure hair rock 80s ballad.
Yeah, kind of 80s ballad there. Sponsor the show. Text JB to 575.
Don't do it anymore. Yeah.
You could still sponsor the show.
Yeah, we'd love that.
But you
No
can't
text line.
text that.
Yeah.
that
Now
number.
2 to 6.
No, now 2 to 6. Yeah. All right. So I've got 3 new ones now.
Wow,
I don't know
it's
if
been
we
busy.
can. I don't know if we can play all of them because they are kind of long. But we cover a wide variety. We, as I said, we use the Island Vibes to close the show.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need something to open it. So I think we need a Jake and Ben theme song.
Okay.
Now, if you guys want to veto this and say it's not good, that's
I've
fine.
not
I can
ever heard this.
I can go back to the drawing board. Yeah, Ben has never heard
This is fresh from the lab.
this new version. So this is the Jake and Ben theme song potentially. Go ahead, Christian.
From 2 to 6. Monday through Friday, tune it in. Jake and Ben are jumping in on 97.5, the K-Swell Sports Zone. Turn it up. You're in the zone. It's the Jake and Ben Show. Hot takes on the go. Bad jokes, big laughs, that's how they roll. Hey! From 2 p.m. to driving home, it's the Jake and Ben Show, where the fun runs the whole show. Talking ball till the whistle blows on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. Crazy calls and wild depicts, arguing who's good, who's great. Busting chops, then switching gears. Big time guests in your ears. It's the Jake and Ben Show. Hot takes on the go. Bad jokes, big laughs, that's how they roll. Oh yeah. From 2 p.m. to driving home, it's the Jake and Ben Show, where the fun runs the whole show. Talking ball till the whistle blows on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. So grab a seat, don't be late. Jake and Ben.
I'm up for it. Only if we play the entire song to open the show every single day.
Fine with me.
2.5 minute open.
Well, there's a couple verses. We could just go through the first verse.
No, it's all or nothing. It's got to be the entire show. The first 2 minutes has to be the most unlistenable radio in all of Salt Lake City.
That's not unlistenable.
For the next 4 hours.
Jeez.
How is
Harsh
that?
critics.
That was unlistenable? I mean, hot takes, bad jokes? That's basically what we are.
It's a very meta song.
I thought it was good. Now I'm having a crisis of confidence. Christian,
know,
what do you think?
I will say that while it was playing and we're all listening to it, I mean, the cameras were off during that segment, but we were all three of us were sitting here bobbing our heads. Yeah.
Jamming.
Right. So let's do that for 2.5 minutes to start every single show at 2 o'clock.
You just called it unlistenable. How dare you?
Sorry to you and the band.
It's very descriptive. I gave all the information that is necessary.
It was very on the nose.
Yeah.
No, so is...
That's what an opening song's supposed to be.
Is Take the Night Off, or I Will Not Take the Night Off. Also very on the eye, But, yeah.
So to speak.
So to speak. All right. Well, what else do you have?
Okay, there's the opening. This one, Christian is back with us. He's a new father.
Okay.
He has a son.
2-week-old.
Named Dalton.
What are we at, 16 days? 17 days.
A lot of math.
17 days.
And so this one is for Christian. This one's called Drowning in Diapers.
Christian on the couch, remote in his hand, game on the screen like he's a one-man band. Dalton starts wailing from the nursery fall. Wife in the doorway says, "Get off that log." Now he's drowning in diapers up to his lazy eyes. Thought he'd surf on the sofa, now it's lullabies. Drowning in diapers, no time for alibis. 'Cause love looks like 3 a.m. and surprise supplies. He checks with one finger, says he smells just fine. She folds her arms, gives him that line. Christian Esparza, you help make that boy. You can change a diaper. You can earn your joy. So he's drowning in diapers.
Drowning in diapers. I like that he checked with one finger.
Checked with one finger.
It smells fine.
It smells. Every person has done that. He's fine.
And then the wife's like,
Bring him over here.
is he fine?
Drowning in diapers.
How are the diapers going?
Oh, it's more than I expected, I'll tell you that.
Well, you're at the stage still where as soon as you see the blue line, you're like,
Change it.
gotta change him.
Change it.
And by the time they're like a year and a half old, you're like, that'll last for the next 3 days.
He's been in the
He's
same
fine.
diaper for weeks.
Yeah. When did you change him? Tuesday. What day is it? I don't know. You'll be fine. But you guys are at that point where it's like anything you're changing.
It's like, at least 10 a day.
Yeah.
Wait till you get to solids, pal. You're going to love that.
Right.
You're going to love that. All right.
That's the finger thing.
So there's number 2, Drowning in Diapers for Christian. And then number 3, and I like Drowning in Diapers in our theme song, but I think this one might be the best one.
This is our best work.
This one goes out to our guy Nurk, who underwent season-ending surgery on his nose.
Yusuf Nurkic, as you like to call him, what do you call him? The beak?
The Bosnian beak?
Bosnian beak. Underwent nasal surgery at the midway point of the year. We
He
did
did.
not see him again.
Yeah. So what is this one technically called, Christian? Nurk Can Finally Breathe.
All right.
Let's play it.
Nurk took a charge on a Tuesday night. Caught one straight on the nose, saw stars, saw light. Coach said shake it off, crowd roared, you'll be fine. But every breath since then felt stuck in a lie. Hey, Nurk can finally breathe, open sky running through his teeth. Utah crowd singing, feel that breeze. Hey, Nurk can finally breathe, spinning down the lane so free. I swear I even look better, he grins with ease. 3 long years of that crooked stream, sleeping like a bear with a broken dream. Season gone sideways, team down in a funk. Utah boys huddled round, said fix that trunk. Man, we're tired of watching you fight for air. Call the doc, let him straighten that stare. We'll lose some games, we'll lose some pride, but we want you all inside. Hey, Nurk can finally breathe, open sky running through his teeth. Utah crowd singing, feel that breeze. Hey, Nurk can finally breathe, spinning down the lane so free.
Sing along, baby.
It's very, like John Legend-y a little bit, like his jazzier stuff. So we opened with Broadway Bob Costas, who, by the way, probably plays himself, right? Because he's not letting anybody else have that job.
That's probably true.
It's like you try to cast Bill Pullman.
Bob's like, I don't think so.
Cut his brakes. Weird. Then we went to the ballad, with Sponsor the Show. Then we went to, what was that? The Music Man?
Yeah, I was going for kind of opening that way, yeah.
Okay. With the Jake
Wait, pump this part up
in the afternoon.
I just want to get
Feel
this
the
part.
breeze.
Nurk can't finally breathe.
Then it was Drowning in Diapers, which was wasn't quite Bob Dylan-y, but it was more singer-songwriter. And then we close it with John Legend, with some jazzy.
Nurk can finally breathe.
R&B, but yeah.
I pray that Yusuf Nurkic hears this song.
Oh man, we got to get it to Nurk. I bet his life's totally different.
If anybody has made it through this segment and is still listening, I hope that they're able to get that to our guy, the Bosnian Beast, aka the Bosnian Beast.
That was all gold. I'm not going to let your downer energy get me down.
I'm up for it. I'm just telling you, if we're going to play the intro, which by the way got some text. Shout out Trevor Allen, listening on his drive down to. He's going to Manti. He said that's fire. He said that's got to be the opening of the show. And I said fine. Then it's got to be the full 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I want to have the longest intro in sports history.
Nurk can't finally breathe. I think we're all relieved. I like it just to sing along there at the. I feel like we could all.
It would catch on.
Hold hands and feel good for Nurk. Like round the world support for Nurk's nose.
Well, it's got a good hook
for the Bosnian Beak.
Yeah,
we can finally breathe again.
My wife liked the Drowning in Diapers.
Did she? Okay, that's good.
Shout out to everybody listening.
Well, yeah, I'm sure she's busting your hump all day to get off your duff and help out a little bit.
Well, that segment cost us a fortune. That blew our entire budget for the year.
Well, the guys are well paid.
Yeah, Jake pays the guys well, and of course, Dad's got to eat too. So
yeah, right.
The leader of the band's got to get paid.
Got to carve that off the top. Yeah, well, I got royalties, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. A little music segment for you.
And it pops up occasionally. You and the band get together. You're kind of the Rick Rubin of the whole situation. You're just kind of pointing them in the right direction, writing some of the lyrics. And maybe monthly? Maybe bi-monthly?
Somewhere
we have
around
something
there.
come up.
When I feel inspired.
You got a little downtime.
And Nurk's Nose was definitely inspirational.
I think that was the hit. Can I say that was
jam?
my favorite? I think that was the best. Nurk Can Finally Breathe. And this is has some shelf life. I mean, all of these really do. Our show's going to be around for, after that segment, at least the next 2 weeks. And then Christian has a baby and he's going to be in diapers for 4 years, 3 years,
Still drowning
whatever.
in diapers.
So that has some time. And then at least through free agency, if Nurk comes back.
Oh, that could live on.
Finally breathe.
Nurk had 3 triple doubles in a row. Everybody's going to remember Nurk.
That's true.
They got shut down for a beak injury. How often does that happen?
And we'll have to track him wherever he lands if he doesn't.
And his healthy beak. I bet he balls out next year.
Yeah, better than
He'll
ever.
finally sleep again. He was sleeping like a bear with a nightmare?
Well, first of all, he's going to look dazzling.
Already does.
Because they probably, while they were in there, just clean it up a little bit too. Just whatever.
A little rhinoplasty, make it look
give me
good.
the right look. And then he's going to be breathing well, so his cardio is going to be at an all-time high. So he's going to be absolutely fit.
We've got Live at 5 at the top of the 5 o'clock hour. We've got rules of the show at 5:30. Stay tuned. We'll talk Mammoth hockey and, of course, the NBA playoffs straight ahead. 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
Make game day yours. Tickets, food and drinks, stats, and streaming. Everything you need is in the Utah Mammoth app. Download today and make game night easy. Download on both Android and iPhone. Tusk Top.
Derek Overstreet, founder of the New Millennium Group. We're a financial planning firm. We have advisors standing by right now to take your call. 888-999-6370. The reason you're going to want to call is we're going to help you retire 3 to 5 years before you thought possible. The way we do this is by putting together a step-by-step plan. So if you're one of those people listening and you'd like a plan in writing, give us a call at 888-999-6370. That's 888-999-6370, or go to utahsfinancialplanner.com.